Howdy folks, Rob, MaximumRD back again. It's been way too long, I know, I'm sorry. Why have I been away for so long? One word, life. It's been a little hectic and crazy lately, but I've escaped the confines and priorities of life for this little bit, so here's a new video. Before I jump into the topic, and the topic basically is about YouTube, about how to get more subscribers, hopefully with that more views, and you know, things that you need to do to connect with people, and yeah, basically get a little focus on your channel. But just before I jump into that, first let me show you a little something here. Right here, I want to introduce you to a fellow. His name is Mark. Let me just clear that a bit. Mark, he is one of three administrators of the Facebook page Retro Gamer VX, and I think you all know the name. That name is behind the man Stephen Twig. Stephen Twig! Yeah, I'm sure most of you know him quite well. You should if you don't by now. Great YouTuber, great channel, dedicated to all things classic computing and the gaming and fixing and all that good stuff. Also another fellow here who Patrick Cardon, right there. He is also one of the admins. I don't recall having too much interaction with this particular fellow, but he is deserving of a shout out as well because he is also one of the admins of this great group. So yeah, if you're on Facebook, definitely come by, and it's not often I recommend channels outside my own, but I'll recommend this one, Retro Gamer VX, run by three excellent fellows. The one I want to focus on right here, Mark Payne. The reason being because he is also the fellow behind this right here, a YouTube channel, Mark Fixes Stuff. Mark Fixes Stuff, and that is exactly what he does. He's got several excellent videos here, but I'll just say in his own words, as he puts it, let's look at his about. He's just a geek finding stuff and fixing it, mostly gaming stuff, but he might surprise you. It's his aim to be as clear and concise as possible in his videos and always looking to help. Yeah, so highly recommended. You should definitely check out Mark and his channel, Mark Fixes Stuff. Let me just prop you up right there. Well worth checking out. Link in the description, of course, as always. His videos, I can attest to the fact that they are very clear and concise, easy to follow along with, very, very well done and of excellent quality, and deserving, definitely deserving of way, way more subscribers than he has currently. So help me do something about that. Swing by his channel, say hi, tell him MaximumRD sent you. Yeah, so we'll get to the topic now after this needless transition. Alrighty folks, so back. Since that transition took place, it's actually been like a week or two. I just didn't have my head around making a video. I just wasn't. I attempted a few times and then I ended up rambling on and going way off topic, etc., etc. So this is it. This is the final take. Whatever happens, happens. If the phone rings, if there's a knock at the door, if I'm disturbed in any other manner, it's just going to stay in the video because this is it. So, getting to the topic. And now the topic is basically, I want to talk to you about how to get subscribers. The question has been asked of me, how do you get subscribers? Subscribers, views, basically some recognition on your channel. And with that, let me say, first of all, you know, I'm no big fish here in the YouTube pond by any stretch of the imagination. As to put it simply, I'm actually quite amazed at the amount of subscribers I have. Now, in comparison to some of the big guys out there, your Ray William Johnsons, your video game nerd, your irate gamer, so on and so forth, your Matt Bartons, your all those great people. No, actually, Matt's really awesome. Actually, you got to check him out. See, there you go. It's starting already. I'm going off topic. Hi, Matt. I'm no professional by any stretch of the imagination, but if just considering, I mean, I started out, here I am reading my own about me. I started out apparently I joined July 29th, 2008. So, it's been some time. And this will be like my 431st video that you're watching now since that time. It's not like I put out a video a week or, what have you. It tends to just happen whenever it is convenient for me. So, that could be 3 videos in a row in a day. It could be 1 video in 3 weeks. It's however life decides to allow me to do videos. And I just want to mention right off the top, and I think most of you know this already, although I am a YouTube partner, that doesn't have the same meaning as it did a few years ago. Just about anyone who's been on YouTube for some time is a partner. It doesn't really mean too much anymore. I think it means you can upload your own custom thumbnails for your videos and maybe a few little things like that. But otherwise, it's not a big deal. Well, it does mean you can monetize your videos. But on that note, what I also wanted to say is I don't monetize my videos. I don't feel what I put out is worthy of getting any kind of, money or any financial gain from. I know it could be just some little tiny bit, a drop in the bucket, whatever, what have you. It's just not me because I don't want to annoy people with ads. I think it's enough that people watch my videos. I'm certainly not going to annoy anyone with ads or anything like that. Anyway, I won't get into that whole thing. Just to say, I don't monetize. I will never monetize my videos. That's a personal choice. I have nothing against those who choose to do that. Some people choose to make YouTube their, if not their main source of income, then a very good second income, so on and so forth. That's never going to happen here. And yeah, you're hearing me say this. You can download this video. You can keep copies of this video, be ready to throw it back in my face, because it's never going to happen. That's my personal choice. Anyways, I won't go on about my reasons for that. Suffice to say, it's just never going to happen. So as far as getting views, again, back to the original question, again, I'm no expert on this. I couldn't tell you how to gain, 5,000 subscribers or get people to watch your videos. What makes a video, unless you come up with something that ends up becoming the next viral video, and good luck to you. I would suggest, or I would think that the majority of viral videos, although there are some created by companies, with the intention of going viral, it seems the majority of viral videos just end up that way without any thought or explanation. It could be because it's an extremely cute video of somebody's pet, or some weird trick that somebody's able to do, or what have you. Who knows? The topic can be anything. I wouldn't tell you how to create the next viral video. Otherwise, I would say the only advice I can really give is I'll tell you what I did to end up with over 3,000 subscribers. Mind you, it took several years. But I know a lot of you are just starting out, or practically just starting out on YouTube, and you're finding that you can't, you got maybe 5 subscribers now, or maybe 10 subscribers, and you're thinking, what else can I do? You know, I'm doing videos, I'm trying my best, I just can't get anyone to subscribe to my channel. So I will just share with you what I have done to get where I am today. So take it, you know, take it with a grain of salt. But if you feel the advice is worthy, great. I'm sure I might have a couple things that you may have not considered. Furthermore, I would ask that anyone who watches this video, anyone who's in that boat where they've, you know, recently joined YouTube, or maybe they've been on YouTube for a year and they just haven't hit, they just have not picked up any subscribers. Feel free to share your thoughts and your comments. And for those of you who, you know the secrets, or have found good ways to gain subscribers, then please share them in the comments. As always, a video response is awesome as well. Again, if you are one of those struggling people trying to find subscribers, if you do a video response on this video, you know, then you'll have a wider audience there. So that's another, if not somewhat selfish request. But okay, so I'm going to give you a few of the things that I've done, and you know, you let me know what you think, and hopefully there'll be at least a couple things that maybe you had not considered in order to gain subscribers and views. Because yes, the landscape today, as a lot of you know, is a lot different. Back when I started, well, even back when I started, there was a lot of people doing, you know, nerdy type videos, or classic consoles. You know, my channel's classic gaming and computing. It's kind of a niche market, but it's a pretty big market apparently. But when I first started, I did not expect to get, you know, I was hoping for maybe a few views. I was just excited. I wanted to share with people. And next thing I knew, you know, some people really seemed to like it. I think, well, some had commented they liked my enthusiasm, and they liked the fact that I was just being myself and I was out there. So willing to just, you know, do my thing. So I would say that first and foremost, be yourself, whatever that is. I would say I am more myself on my YouTube videos than I am any other time. Besides being here in the condo, you know, with my wife, outside of this condo, I'm, you know, probably less who I am than I am in my videos here on YouTube, because I feel this is where you're all my friends, my pals, my buddies, my family. So I'm free to be myself. So things I did. Once I started to notice a little bit of momentum going, it struck me, you know, that I should do an introduction video. That came later on. So I did my introduction video, and then I noticed, hey, you know, this could really turn into a little something, a bit of a hobby and some fun. So then I started, you know, putting together more ideas for videos and concepts. And then one day it struck me, how can I let other people know that I do these videos and that I want to share my hobby and my passion? And mind you, this isn't just about classic gaming and computing. Whatever you're into, whatever your interest, whatever you want to do videos on, whether it's you know, whether it's sports, or or I don't care if you're stamp collecting, or you know, you love flying model planes, embroidery, stamp collecting, fixing things, whatever you do, if you love it and you enjoy it, and it's a passion for you, then that's great. Do that. There's nothing better than just having a natural, honest passion for what you do, because it shows through on the videos, I can tell you that. So I started noticing that, yeah, people were enjoying what I did, and commenting and subscribing. And so then I thought, well, you know, how can I let more people know that I have this channel and I'm doing these videos? So again, you might want to fish around to different websites and forums, especially forums, that are related to the content of your channel. So for instance, of course, being a big fan of sites like Atari Age, and I'm just going to keep talking while I pour my coffee here. Atari Age, Digital Press, sites like that, you know, big sites, big communities, all with a like mind. Excuse me, pouring a large coffee here. And, you know, in this way, you're already appealing to people who are interested in what you do. So again, whether you're into car collecting or model planes or stamp collecting, if you are also on a similar themed or focused forum or website, well, then a good idea is to try to work it in, try to mention that. Now, please take note here. And I've seen this many times on gaming websites and you know, Digital Press and Atari Age. Hi, I'm a new member. Check out my channel. I love retro. No, not the way to go. Okay, I'm telling you this right now. Because it comes off very superficial. It comes off very much, oh, he doesn't care about this community. He's just here to plug his channel. And that's a fair assessment. I mean, when you just show up out of the blue, I mean, look at it this way. Would you, you know, run into somebody else's party and just say, hey, you know, I'm here to sell something, you know, well, maybe you would, but it just doesn't look very, very nice. And usually people who do that, they're going to get stomped down really quick. So it's not to say you can't do that, but you have to show some subtlety. You have to be, you know, polite about it. For instance, I mean, I've been on Atari Age for many years. I've been on Atari Age longer than I've had this channel. And sometimes, you know, a comment or a thread comes up. Oh, just picked up a new Sega Master System and I love it. It's great. And someone's asking, so what games should I get? And then I think, oh, well, wait a minute. I've got a video about some of my favorite Sega Master System games. I don't really. This is just an example. So then I'll say, yeah, I love the Sega Master System too. And as a matter of fact, you know, I did a video about some of my favorite games if you care to check it out. And then you can post, you know, embed it right in your reply. There you go. See, it's not, you're adding something to the conversation. You are genuinely, you know, replying in a way to try to help somebody. And, you know, that person and anyone else who enters the thread now sees your embedded video. And if they're into Sega Master System games and are wanting to know what good games are to pick up, they might click on your video. Other guys do that over there. Okay? Just lots of personalities on YouTube do that. It's not intrusive in that way, and it comes off as, you know, just being part of the community and wanting to share. So bottom line, whether it's a forum or a website or what have you, don't be a jerk and don't just jump in begging for subscribers and begging for people to look at your channel. Just join the community and join it because you really want to, because you're interested in it. Because, you know, if you're trying to fake your way through this stuff, it's never going to work. You got to be there because you want to be there, because you love it and you're genuine about it. So that's one way you can work in, you know, spreading around your videos amongst a like-minded group or community of people. So that's an example. Another little thing, and I highly recommend this one. Many sites and forums, when you set up your profile, you can have a signature, a little space that appears under your comment that links to excuse me, whatever, or has a specific message or slogan or whatever. Some have pictures in that, but that kind of stuff gets a little busy after a while. Good. I've been looking forward to this coffee. So yeah, that's okay. That's one thing you can do, is in your signature put a link to your YouTube channel, whatever it's called, Joe's Classic Video Game Channel, and have a link in your signature. It's one of those things that I'm sure through all the websites I've been on, you know, the odd person here and there has just out of curiosity clicked on, and if they liked it, they subscribed. And I've had people say, hey, I'm from Atari Age, or I'm from Digital Press, and I, you know, checked out your channel from the link. There you go. It's all a domino effect. You know, he likes it, he tells somebody, you know, goes from there. So yeah, linking in your signature. And on that note of linking your signature, here's another one that you may not have thought of that I think is really cool. If you haven't heard, there's a site called About Me. Let me just check it out here. AboutMe.com. Make sure I got that exact. And let me get it right here. Okay, so anyway, this site is awesome because it's free. That's always a good start. And yeah, there we go. It's always a good start because what you can do is you can use your aboutme.com profile and set up a nice free page. And it's really cool because on that page you can give it a title, you can put a little about me, and basically you can put links to every site, forum, channel, YouTube channel, what have you, that you're involved in. And this is great. Instead of linking just your channel in your signature on a forum or a site, you link your About Me page. It is a central hub of everything about you. So I would say as my online persona, MaximumRD, my About Me page is a central hub for everything MaximumRD. So this is good because a lot of times you don't have a lot of room or a lot of space to put a lot of characters in your signature. So you simply say, I usually say something like the World of MaximumRD Central Hub, and have a link to my About Me. So I'll just give you a quick look here, not to upset anything here, but see, so that gives you an idea. A nice graphic there of a rendered Amiga on a desktop. It says Rob Debut, my name up top there. Classic gaming and computing hobbyist, and more. And then I have most of my collection listed, but more importantly, down here, all clickable links, everything from my YouTube channel to my various Facebook groups, so on and so forth. So now once you have that, and again, it's free to set up a basic one just like this, nice looking, a picture that represents what you're all about, and links to everything you're involved in. So if you can get people to that page, instead of just, you know, one link being your YouTube page or just one group or something, then that's worthwhile. Let me make sure you're straightened out there. At least in my opinion, I think that's a very good way to go about it. So it's about.me / and then whatever name you give it. But basically just go to About Me. I just want to make sure I don't want to give any faults. I'll have it in the links, of course. So yeah, it's just about.me basically, and you'll be brought to the site. You can log in or join with Facebook or Twitter, or just create your own account on the site. Well worth it, really good. I love it. Great to have a central hub for everything that you're about, and great for putting into signatures in groups and forums. A very good way to get some attention for your page. So that's another thing, of course, social media, Facebook, Twitter. Look, I don't do the Twitter thing. Do I have a Twitter account? Yes, I do. Will I ever seriously use it? Probably not. It's just not something I'm interested in, but I do have the Twitter account, and so from time to time, you know, I may post something there of interest. Any type of social media, Twitter, Facebook, geez, I don't even know what, I guess Google Plus. Yeah, I even have I have an Amiga Google Plus page. I have a MaximumRD Google Plus page. And again, it just takes a few extra minutes. If I make a new video or, you know, a new comment or article, I'll link it there too. So then the people in those communities and sites can also see, you know, what I've been up to and what I'm doing. So even if you're not a social media fan, it's worth getting involved in, at least from a perspective of, see, I always looked at it, beside my personal Facebook account, I look at all my Facebook groups and things like that as a way of, I mean, I love it. I share my hobbies, same thing, my classic gaming group. It's basically an extension of my YouTube channel. That's how it started out. But it worked out so well that I opened up a bunch of other Facebook groups for different categories, horror, mystery science theater, all kinds of things that I'm into, and Amiga, and it's done very, very well. And there are always opportunities to, again, speak about your channel, your latest videos, so on and so forth. You know what? There are people who simply just have no interest in Facebook at all. I respect that. That's fine. To me, it's a tool. It's a tool to add to your, you know, your arsenal of of methods to get people to your YouTube channel. So yeah, arsenal, is that a word? I don't know. I was thinking weaponry, whatever. I'm not doing a new video. So so that social media is another big thing. Okay, and another good way to get attention on your channel and some videos is have a contest. You don't have to be rich to have a contest. Just, you know, it shows that you want to give something back to the community, and it's always a good thing to do. Everybody loves free stuff. You know, I don't know anyone who doesn't. So consider having a contest. Now that contest, I'm not saying you got to give away a PS3 or a Xbox 360 or even a, you know, a complete NES system or anything like that. You can just give away. Check out your collection. Do you have a few extra cartridges? Do you have some doubles? Do you have a whole bunch of commons for your Atari 2600? Anything like that. Say, hey, look, I have these. I want to give them away. Let's have a contest. And the only thing I'm going to say about contests is this. If you have a contest, make sure the winner wins. And what I mean by that is, if you have a contest, be prepared to ship the prize anywhere in the world. That's my opinion. I've won a few contests on YouTube, and I've appreciated it very much. There was one contest I won, and it was just like for a couple of games or something like that. And because the person was, you know, they were based in the US, because I was in Canada, they, you know, they wanted me to pay for shipping, and I did. You know, what am I going to say? I'll pay for shipping, sure. I think that's really tacky. I'm sorry, but I do. I didn't say it at the time. Why would I? You know, and you can have different reasons. I'm broke, I'm poor, this and that. Well, do what you need to do. Before you buy that next game, before you know, make that next purchase, say, look, I'll put this money aside. I'll use it for shipping. Because it comes off tacky and cheap if you have a contest and the winner has to pay to get it shipped to them. That's my opinion. Okay, so you know, I've had a couple contests. I believe, yeah, they were all U.S. based. I sent to the U.S. on my dime. I'm in Canada. Okay, but to me, the winner should receive their prize at no cost to them. So yeah, You don't have to give away something major, as I said, something common, something you have extra, something you have, you know, collecting dust on the shelf. And again, if it's in the theme of the focus of your channel, you know, then have a contest. The other rule, don't have a convoluted, really complicated type of contest, okay? Keep it simple. Generally, what most YouTubers do is they say, here's the contest. Maybe they want some kind of response. They want you to answer a question. They want you to give some feedback, and they ask you maybe leave a comment. So leave a comment. That gets you one entry into the contest. But the other thing too, and I think this is a good idea, because it works, again, for promoting channels and trying to get more subscribers and viewers, say that if you leave a video response, then you get 2 entries into the contest. That greatly encourages people to make a video response. It gets you more attention on your video, and it gets that person some attention on their video. So yeah, always say you'll get an extra entry for your video response, or however many more entries you want to give a person for a video response. I'll leave that up to you. And yeah, just do that, you know, make it simple. I've, you know, seen some big players on YouTube who have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of subscribers, who have a contest, and I'm going to be a little snarky about it here, but I won't say who. Irate Gamer. Yeah, Irate Gamer. Okay, I said who. I don't give a crap. I like the guy. I know he gets a lot of flack. I know a lot of people hate him. I'm not going to get into all that fanboy crap. It's all silly entertainment. I don't take it seriously. But what really peed me off about the guy is he's had contests where, number one, he's had contests where he said, you know, you find out it's only available within the US. Okay, that's a write-off right there. And then when he has had contests that are open to other people, it's this convoluted process and all these crazy details. Go to this website, sign up, leave a comment, like this, and do that. Really? Like, it's a contest. You're going to come on, make a video, and go on about how you're so overwhelmed and appreciative of your fan base, and you want to give back to the community. And then you're going to turn around and say, well, go to this site and do that and sign up to that and use this code and do this. Come on. First of all, you've obviously been funded for your contest by these other links and affiliate links and companies. And you're being funded. That's why you're getting kickback for when people go to these sites and do all these other things. That does not show me or impress upon me that you are giving back to your fans when you're padding your pockets through a contest. Really? And then you end up giving away a nice prize, whatever it is, a PS4 or a nice expensive thing, that if it wasn't either sponsored by all these other people you're dealing with. Oops, sorry, damn it. I don't know why. My camera just stops recording sometimes. It's fully charged. But anyways, okay. Contest. Back on track. Yeah, so to me, that isn't a contest. I don't care if you're giving away a system. Like I myself, I'm considering giving away one of my Dreamcasts, because I have 3 of them. Possibly one of my Atari 2600 Juniors, because I have 2 of them. But if you're going to have a contest, make it a contest where, you are going to pay to ship it to the winner wherever they are in the world. And whatever that means, I don't care if you have to mow lawns for the next 2 weeks or do some chores, get the money to ship the prize. Because that's what the winner deserves, no less, anywhere in the world. As I said, I hate those contests that restrict to a certain territory or region because it costs money to ship. Well, so what? Swallow that one. you're having the contest to try to get some attention, some views. The least you could do is spring to send it to the winner, regardless of where they are in the world. Yeah, so as I said, they could be a couple dusty cartridges in the back of your closet, what have you, a system, an accessory, a t-shirt, a friggin' USB drive, whatever. So that's one thing. And then, as I was saying, don't make it convoluted and have all these details and have to do all these things. At the maximum, you could say, look, leave a comment in this video for an entry into the contest to help encourage people. You might want to say, do a video response that'll get you an extra entry for the contest. Or, if you want, give 5 extra entries for a video response. Video responses are great because not only, do they help your video get noticed more, but the person giving the response, which goes back to, once again, getting exposure. It gets them response. If they're watching, as I said, I'm nobody here on YouTube, but I have quite a few subscribers. So I might have more people watching one of my videos on average than one of your videos at this time. And if they see my contest video and they see your video response, then they might check out your channel. So video responses are great and they're good for everybody all around. So yeah, contest was another way. I think I've covered most of the things. Signatures, like-minded websites, forums, and sites. Oh, promoting other channels in your own YouTube channel. I have the new one channel design or whatever. The most recent one. I jumped on it as soon as it was available. As soon as YouTube is going to introduce some changes, or they give you an opt-in to the next YouTube setup, I always just go for it because I know there's a lot of bitching and complaining and moaning and groaning. But the fact is, it's going to make that change at some point. And I always figure, why be caught totally off guard and having to deal with it at the last moment when I can already be used to the new layout? But anyways, currently in the one channel design, there's a thing called, I'll go to my editing here, for where you can have a section in your page, in your channel. And, oh sorry, I'm viewing as subscriber. Okay, so for example, I call mine MaximumRD channel recommendations. It's right in my channel. You can find it. If you hit about, you'll see right below some avatars from some great YouTubers here, but I won't get into all that. You can see yourself. Trust me, if you look at MaximumRD channel recommendations, you'll see some of the most awesome people here on YouTube. It's called the Featured Channels section. It's the Featured Channels section. You have it in your channel too, even if you had the last layout. I won't get into all the details. You can look this up yourself. If you haven't noticed that you have this in your channel, just do some searching, maybe some Googling, some YouTube searches, basically how to set up featured channels. Look into that information. But what's good is you can give it your own title. As I said, I call mine MaximumRD channel recommendations. And just to give you an idea, here's what mine looks like. Okay, so here we are in my channel. Yes, you may notice a difference in the audio. Problems throughout this video. So on this side is where we see my recommended channels, which I've called MaximumRD channel recommendations, simply. And there's the avatars of people that I've recommended, some awesome people here on YouTube. And so looking at the About Me section, you can see, and here's another section where we have links to various groups, sites, and things of my interests that you can also link to directly. And then just below that, I'm in the editing mode now. This is the Featured Channels section. I've named it to something that I like. You can call it favorite YouTubers, kick-ass channels, whatever you like, and simply edit it and add the people that you want. You just grab a URL from someone you like, stick it right in there. Ooh, that's what she said. Click add, say you're done, and then that person will show up in your recommended channels list. It's a very simple thing to do. And there you click the avatar of the people in your featured channels and it goes right to them. That you can put, if you appreciate and you like someone on YouTube, or even if it's a case where you just want to promote somebody, help them along, because you feel, I can't tell you how many times I've seen videos by somebody who just blows away everything I do, and maybe they've been on YouTube for like a year and they've got all these videos that are just amazing, and then I look and I see they have 20 subscribers and I'm like, what the hell? What's going on here? This dude needs more subscribers. So right away I will put, that's not the case with all the people you've seen here. Some are very established and have been here a long time, but I do that occasionally where I feel somebody doesn't have many subscribers, they definitely deserve more, so I put them in my recommended channels section of my own channel, in the hopes that, of course, they will be noticed. And by that same token, of course, shout outs, just it's not something you want to do all the time. I think after a while people start to ignore it. If you're doing like a shout out, if you're doing like a couple shout outs every single day, it's like too much of a good thing. It's like anything. People start to just go, enough already. But, if you really believe in a channel, you really like someone and you really think that they'll appeal to your other subscribers, then, do a quick little shout out, give some points of why you think they're a great channel, show their channel, put a link in your description, tell people to go there, check them out as I do, and tell them, to subscribe if they like what they see. And as I always say, tell them MaximumRD sent you. It's just good for everybody, helping other people out. As I said, I'm not sure that if I started on YouTube today, if in the same amount of time that I've been on YouTube, I would have this many subscribers. Because again, you're really much more a small fish in a big pond than you were 5 years ago or so, whereas at least you didn't have as much competition, you didn't have as many people doing the same kind of thing on YouTube. It really does take something to stand out and get noticed on YouTube these days. So those were my methods. As I said, I think I covered them all. Sorry about that little glitch there when the camera stopped. Contest, shout outs, similar like-minded and like-themed sites and forums to politely and in an innovative way mention your channel, your videos, signature in the links, get involved in social media whether you like it or not, if for any reason, as another platform or soapbox for your channel, if that's what you want. And I guess that's all. I know this video's gone on really long. And trust me, it's not going to get better if I try to do it 10 times over. So I hope some of you appreciate the advice that I've tried to give. And again, I invite anyone and everyone to comment, do a video response, give your own suggestions, let us know your methods of gaining views and subscribers. And that's it, I guess. So Rob, MaximumRD out. Thanks for watching. You can go have a nap now after listening to me ramble on. But I really appreciate it, guys. Until next time, Rob, MaximumRD out. And go make a video.